Hey guys, and welcome back to the Indie Game Culture channel. It is Cal, and today we are playing some Balatro. So I've played Balatro for upwards of, I would say, 100 hours now, but I have finally decided to put it onto my PC as well because I've been playing on console for the longest time, and I thought to mark the occasion we would jump into Balatro for the Indie Power Hour, and we could see if we can get ourselves through all 8 of the Antes during this hour. It shouldn't be too hard of a task, but because the game locks a lot of the better jokers behind like a wall where you need to unlock them, it makes for a little bit of a trickier task at the very start of the game. So our aim is just to play with the jokers that we get, try and lean into them as best as we can, and maybe we'll get through, who knows. But yeah, we'll jump straight into things. Before we do that, I am going to change the speed of which the game plays because I cannot play at the normal speed anymore. It needs to be ×4. It needs to be happening rapid. If it's not, it really bugs me. Everything else should be okay. I'm not crazy about the old CRT filter, but you guys will probably like it, so I'll leave it on there. But let's get into things. It's going to drop us straight into a tutorial. We're going to skip that. We don't have skips at the minute. This is like a pure tutorial, so let's just go with it. Yep. So I really don't need this, but okay. Yeah. We're going to skip these. See if we can get another. That didn't go to plan, to be honest with you. Okay, we will go. Discard those. There we go. Now we've got our straight. So that is a straight. That gets us going. That should be enough for the first round. And there you go. Small blind done. Easy peasy. We'll just see how we get on. I don't know the controls exactly. You have to click this. Okay. Nicely done. You flush with cash. You can buy stuff in the shop. I know how this works. What do we want? A ×4 joker? I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. And why are these $7? What is that about? These should be $4 at the most. That's crazy. I guess we'll take an Arcana pack then. I did not know it could be that much. We'll get a random joker. We got the bank card, which works well. We'll take this. We'll take this to gain a hand. And that will do for this round. Okay, so it's teaching us about the big blind. Yes. We're not going to use that. We're going to go into the next one. What have we got? We'll try and go for a flush. So if you don't know a lot about poker hands, you will know a lot about them by the time we are done here. So I will bring them up when I get a chance and kind of show you what they are. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done it with a jack. But it's all pretty straightforward. Basically how this game works is you have a series of blinds that you need to play, with the third one being like a boss that you need to beat with like a special criteria. The way that you do this is by building poker hands. So they kind of have a structure to them like it would do in a game of poker, where like a royal flush is the best one and a high card, like just being a random card, is the worst. Pardon me. But as you get power-ups, tarot cards, planets, all sorts of other stuff, you can power up certain hands. So eventually it gets to the point where you might have a pair, but you might have powered that up so much that that's the best hand you could possibly play in that situation. It really just depends. So for example, if I power up this 2 pair, it's going to be a lot stronger than it was previously. Okay, so let's go for a Celestial pack, and we'll power up Full House because that is nice and attainable, and we'll take a Jumbo Arcana as well, and we will, I guess the best thing to do here is this, and then we have 2 kings. We will save our money and go on to the next round. And this is the boss blind, okay? So this discards 2 random cards when I play a hand. So when the hand's played, everything left behind, it takes 2 random ones. So you can't really plan for the next hand with this boss. So there are lots of different bosses with criteria like that. So we're going to go for try and get a straight here. So we'll just get rid of everything here. We have got 2 pairs, so we will just do this. Okay, now we have got 3 pairs. We will just do a 2 pair to get rid of them. Because we've got a mult there, we might as well. And there you go. That plays it for 600 bang on. So that's well played. We're now down to -5. We could go for the ancient idol. And like I've played this so much that I know the names of all these. They're all not discovered, but that's Ride the Bus. That's Ancient Idol. Like I know them like the back of my hand at this point. We're going to take Ancient Idol because it's quite easy to play into, especially in the early rounds. You just need to go for flushes. We're not going to take Ride the Bus because it only really works on the abandoned deck when you have no face cards. This all means nothing to you, but I'm going to keep just regurgitating all the things I know anyway. 4 of a kind, we're never going to get that in the early stages, so let's just leave that alone. We got a full house here, and we are playing into diamonds, so we'll get a little bump on that. And it's enough. Look at that. Flying through the small blind. Easy peasy. Okay, then we are given a straight. That's not going to work for us. A 1 in 2 chance for face cards. We're not really leaning into face cards at the minute. I think we just keep our money and go again. We are now leaning into diamonds. Did it change? Nope, still diamonds. That's fine. We will get rid of all these. And we have a full house again. That should be another one-hand round. Easy peasy, job done. And we've unlocked a new joker doing that. Okay, so we can take a spectral pack. I was not aware that you could get spectral packs outside of the ghost deck, but there you go. That's not super helpful to me. So I think we'll take the spectral and see what we get from it. So spectral packs are super good because they give you ways to really change all of the cards in your hand in bulk. So for example, there you've got converts them to all single rank, which is really helpful if you're playing like 3 of a kind, 4 of the kind, stuff like that. You can also do this and add a polychrome to your joker, which gives you a 1.5 multiplier. It just depends on which one I would get there, and these 2 are not strong, so I don't want to do that. We're going to go with this and change the rank, and we get 7, which isn't too bad, not at all. And we could do something else here. See, it's a gamble to do this because I need it to be that one. If it's not that one, the whole run falls apart. So we'll just play it safe, and we'll take one of these 7s, and we will give it a foil. No, it's holographic actually. And we will do the Jumbo Arcana as well. And we've unlocked a new deck by doing that. So we can double our money, but that would make it -24. We don't want that. So we can up these to kings if we want. We could... We'll create some planet cards to see what we can lean into. So we've got 3 of a kind, which will be helpful. And we've got straight, which is not as helpful, but I mean, if we're stuck, we can definitely use that. And we'll roll into the next round. So, no diamonds this round, but and we are leaning into diamonds with the Ancient Joker. Okay. That's a bummer. That hasn't been changing from round to round, I'm noticing. Unless it has just been diamond every time, but it's unlikely. We are going to get rid of 4 queen and leave these, because we will get 7s. Then we will do 4 of a kind. That'll get us somewhere. Probably need another hand to get through. We will. I say we do this to get a full house. And we will. And this should get us through the round. So even though cards are debuffed, it is still useful to actually use them, because even though you're not going to get the 10 chips for this, you're still going to get the score of the full house as opposed to a 2 pair. So it's still worthwhile to actually do that. And there you go. That gets us through this round. Even though it took out our strategy, we got around it. It's just really about making yourself bulletproof from round to round, giving yourself like enough celestial cards and enough planets and enough like little bits to work around the boss blinds. So now we are in a position where we could pick up Campfire, which is quite a good one if you're well moneyed, but we're not really. We're actually on minus money, so maybe it's not the way to go. We'll go for a Spectre Plaque, see what we get first of all. We can change these all to a random suit, which is probably going to be helpful. Then again, this is random. The only way Ancient Idol will work for you is kind of if you only have one suit. It'll only ask for that suit because it doesn't ask you for things you don't have. But that takes so much work to actually make that a thing in your deck. So we will change it to the random suit anyway. Makes it all hearts, so that works well for the next round anyway. And we'll do a Celestial as well. Okay, so we'll up full house again. Lovely. We still have 8 left, so we can't buy this anymore, so we'll just move on to the next round. Another 3 Spectral Pack. Yeah, we'll skip this. And that allows us to copy a particular card in our hand. If we had 7, that would have been good. We don't, so I guess we'll just do the king. No harm in doing that. Now, if we play into hearts, we should be fine here. So, 4 of a kind with 2... Actually, you know what? We'll see if we can get 5 of a kind, because that opens up new planets for us, and we'll get it. So there's your 5 of a kind, 3 hearts in there. That should more than easily clear this round. Yeah, not a problem whatsoever. And we are clear. Okay, so we've got a negative joker, all played, counts and scoring. We're absolutely going to take that. You always take a negative joker. What that does is that gives you an extra joker in your slot. Sometimes they're not very useful. So maybe you won't take them if they're just completely useless to you, because they can be quite expensive. But generally speaking, you want to pick them up because it just gives you a free hit on a joker. We could also take this, but we are using discards at the minute, so probably not the best use of our money. Let's go for an Arcana pack, and we can add some malts to these 7s. That would be a good idea. Nice. And we'll go for another Celestial. No, we won't because we don't have enough money. That's fine. Need to save some money. So this is still hearts. And that sucks. But we can make this work. Let's get rid of these. And get rid of these. And now we have 3 set. And yeah, we got a full house. Let's play that. Gets us some of the way there, but we definitely need a bit more help here. We're going to play for 7s. It's the only way to really get through this round. And we're going to get 5 of them, so that should be more than enough. That should get us through. Yeah, oh, well. It's going to get us through. We still have 3 hands left. We will get rid of these. That didn't help us a lot, but we will get rid of these. Oh, we're out of discards. We'll just play the high card just to get out of the way. We'll play this. That should be enough. Nope, wasn't enough. Nope, still okay though. We'll just play this 2 pair. And even though we're out of hands, we still made it, so crisis averted. And we've unlocked Showman, and we are up to Ante number 4. Easy. Genuinely so easy. We're halfway there already. We can up our hand size, which would be quite helpful for us. How we go about doing that, I'm not sure. We could sell this, but then we can't buy it, so We could get rid of this 4 times multiplier, but it means we're relying very heavily on the Ancient Joker. I think it's still worth doing though, because the multiplier is so low. So now we have an extra card in our hand, can't do anything else, so we will move on and we'll play the small blind. So we're leaning into clubs this time. So let's make sure we do that. I say we just go for a flush. One, two, three, four, five. There's your flush. Multipliers. And that got us most of the way there. We could just play for 7s now. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Honestly, that would probably be enough to take us over the line. Nope, wasn't. Got too cocky there. That's definitely going to be enough to take us over the line. There we go. Okay. So that is us through the blind. That could be quite helpful for us. It's either this one. We're playing in the diamond anyway. I think that just contradicts this one too much, so we're going to leave that alone. I think we'll go for a random buffoon pack, see what we get. So we can either have flush, which is honestly quite helpful, or we could go for showman and see if we can get some doubles of the cards that we have. Maybe get 2 of these on the go. This is definitely the safer option, but this one is definitely has the potential to send us through the roof. I'll go safe this time, and we'll play into a flush. We could definitely use more planet cards at this point. We're playing into diamonds, so let's try and do that. We'll discard these. And see if we can get 1 diamond from this. We didn't, which is a shame. We'll get rid of... Just have to get rid of these to play the diamonds. So we've got 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind is the better hand there, but we want the extra multipliers, so we'll play this hand as it is. That was not enough. That just simply was not enough. We're going to have to play for 7s, and I don't think it's going to go all that well, to be honest with you. We're going to discard these. That gives us a 3 of a kind. One of them's a diamond, and it's a multiplier, so that's good. We'll play this. That did not work as I would have liked. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. We'll go for the straight. Not bad, but we're still lagging behind with 2 to go. What is the best option here? We are struggling here. King, king, 7, 7, and a queen. That's our best option, really. And we need 2,000 from this last hand, and I just don't think it's going to happen. So we'll play the 7s, we'll play the 2 diamonds we have, and the king. Yeah, didn't happen, guys. That's a shame. Alright, so that was the tutorial run, so it's not the worst thing in the world to lose that. But we need to go on a new run and try and do something cool. So we've got some new jokers. We've got this one. We've got the blue deck. We've got the showman, and we get to go on a new run. So do we want red or blue, basically? One hand size every round's probably suiting me a little bit more, so we'll go blue deck, and we'll see how we get on. So we have got a brand new run. I want to figure out what the quick way of going new run is because I want it to be like a good starting point. The thing I always do is I look at the skips, because you can get through that third run as long as you have like 2 decent hands to get you about 300 points each time. So this is not the worst. I'm going to play this one. So we want to try and get a straight. That's the easiest hand here. And we're going to get it. Easy peasy. That gets us through that first one. Gets us some money and we can start building. So we got 11. We want to take that by the end of the round probably. Not sure though. Probably going to skip the middle run, so probably can't take that. Right, so we're going to go Celestial Pack anyway. That's the first thing we want to do. That gives us the option to add a foil, holographic. I think we're going to do that. We're going to add it to a king. That gives us a holographic king. That's a good start. We don't have any jokers, but we don't necessarily need them at this moment in time. I think we'll just keep our money and go. We're going to take that and we're going to do the boss. Pardon me. So this is where it kind of makes or breaks the run. You need to have a strong hand here, and the best option for us is probably to go for a straight if we can get it. Probably not going to get it now. We have as many of everything as everything else, so we're going to get rid of this and keep the spades, and then we'll play into spades for the final discard. So we've got 3, we need 2, and we only get 1. That's okay though. We'll play this, we'll get the spade, and that gives us a flush. Now we need a good second hand, and we're going to get it, which is great. That should be enough, but just in case it isn't, I'm going to take the 5 and the 3 out of proceedings. Okay, that's enough anyway. So we're through, and with this little skip here, I'm going to get everything in the next shop for free. Not bad. That's going to give us a decent multiplier. That's going to help us as long as we don't do a lot of discards. What can we lean into here? Best thing is probably 2 pair because it's the most viable. And for the second Celestial, let's do full house because that's a good option as well. We could take this as well, and I think that's a good option long term, so let's do that. And we're into the next round. Okay, so best thing we can possibly do is try and use as little discards as possible. There's nothing really on though, so we're going to discard these. And now we've got the 2 pair, we can basically just play that and see how we go. Not bad. We don't have a second one on here, but we do have the option of going for the flush. And we're not going to get it. We could play the normal pair. I don't think that's the best idea. Let's just see if we can get something from this. Yeah, that works. A treat. And that should get us through. Just missed out. That's okay. And we'll play that. Gets us over the line. Alright. And we're into the next round. So that's not a bad joker to have, but it contradicts this one. So they don't really synergize at all. But problem is we need something to bank on, or we're going to get found out very quickly. So we'll do a mega standard pack, see what we can get out of this. So we've got holographic steel card 8. We're definitely going to take that. And a glass ace of clubs. I think that's probably a good one to take as well. Just hopefully they come up in the next round because we're going to be banking on them a little bit. Okay, we've got an ace. So let's keep the 8. Get rid of this. Oh, actually, we're going to play a full house with the glass. And that's enough because we had this one as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, now we're into the next round. 10 and 4, or an extra discard. Neither are really floating my boat. I'm going to go for a Celestial pack first. And we can lean into, honestly, high card. Because if we do a high card build, that could work quite well. You just need Telescope for that to work. Okay, so we can create 2 copies. We're definitely going to create copies of this. Obvious choice for us. And then we're into the next round. I mean, we could take this just for safety if we need to play into it. No, I think we'll be okay without. Oh, it was the wall. I should have looked forward. Okay, this is actually going to be quite tricky. Let's see then. We don't have enough for a flush. We should get one next hand. Yep, we have enough for the flush this time, so let's do that. So it's active this hand? Okay. So we'll do the full house, and we should get a ×4 on this. We'll move it over here. Yeah, that was always going to happen there. And we get a little achievement for getting 10k. That was all because of this guy right here. Okay, this is a good card to have if you have uncommon cards. That's going to give us a 1.5 just for having that one in our collection. So let's take that, because that'll get us through a lot of the rounds moving forward. I'm going to take another Celestial pack. And we're going to play into, I guess, pair, to be honest with you. Just play into the easy stuff. We could take that. It's not the best, it's not the worst. We're already getting chips from this one, so we don't necessarily need it. I guess we just move on, keep our money. Pardon me. I think we'll take 2 common jokers and just see what we get. So we've got a 4 of a kind and this one. This one's good, this one's not really helping us, so we're going to sell... No, there's no point in selling until the end of the round, so let's do this. And we'll get rid of these. We'll play this 2-pair and see what we get for it. Very close to getting through without really having to try too hard. We'll just go for the single pair and that'll get us through. There we go. So that is doing wonders for us. I can already tell. I can throw this over here. I'm going to go for a Celestial pack again. We can create a rare joker if we change our money to nothing. I think we'll do that. Just get rid of this one. Oh, and it had to be Obelisk. Obelisk is easily the worst one. There's just no way of playing that consistently. Because you're always going to play your best hand. You can only really lean into one hand. You could have 2 or 3, but it means the run's just not going to be that good. That sucks. When we have no money now, we could sell it for 3. Honestly, I think I'm going to. Because I'm always going to be playing my best hand. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to play my Arcana card. 00 is still 0, so let's increase the rank of... I guess... We'll increase these, because there's nothing else to really do. And we move. So we only get to play one hand here, so we need to make sure it's a strong one. Ideally, we don't want to discard anything. But we probably have to. We'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We've got a straight. That's probably the best thing we can do. 2-pair might be slightly better. I'm going to play this one and see how we get on. Yeah, no problems there. No problems at all. Unlocked another joker there. This one could be good just to get our money up, so let's buy him. and we'll move on. Small blind shouldn't be too much hassle for us here. We'll get rid of these, see if we can get a full house. And we cannot, but that's okay. We'll just play the 2 pair. Gets us started. And we'll get rid of these. And we'll play this 4 of a kind. Easy peasy. Alright, so the next hand I think this is active, which is handy. Let's go for an Arcana pack. We will up the value of these kings, give them multipliers. We'll go for a Jumbo Celestial, and we will play into... the thing we have most control over, I would say... I think high card. I think just gradually build it up until it's something worth using. So I don't think we're in a position where we can consistently get anything other than like 2 pairs, and a full house is something we kind of stumble across. So let's get rid of these. No, these. And we've got the full house this time, so let's play that. There we go. Whenever that one's active, there's just no way we can lose. So let's go for... the Buffoon pack could be an option if we get something decent. Both of them we've already seen this run. Don't need them, don't want them. That was a bit of a waste, but that's okay. We'll just go in the next round because we're safe anyway. We should be able to play into what we have. Let's get rid of these. Nine nine eight eight 7766. Let's get rid of these. And annoyingly, that's not going to be a great hand for us, but it is what it is. I think we might be in trouble here because we played a lot of cards in the last ante. And we got rid of our discards, so we're not really doing ourselves any favors. I mean, I think we're in trouble here, to be honest. Unless we get very lucky, I don't think this is going to happen for us. No. I mean, it's still not going to be enough. No. We've got one more hand, but I just don't think it's going to happen. So, king, king, 4, 4. Yeah, didn't happen for us. Beaten in ante 4 again. We're gonna have to go for another run, but we're getting more jokers to play around with each time. We've now got this one that ups probabilities. We could also play yellow deck, but I think it's honestly a little bit too easy, especially if we're just trying to get through the first 8 antes. So let's try this one more time. And we're just going to make sure we get a run that I like to begin with. Not liking these. Still not liking it. Double tag, but I'm not feeling it. Okay, so we'll double our money, get a bit of money after the boss blind and see if we can get through this. So let's get rid of these. Same thing again. Not getting lucky here. And that Desperately unlucky, but let's see if we can get it this time. We do get a full house this time. Need to get quite lucky in our next few hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That'll get us a straight. I don't know if that'll be enough to get us through. No, but we should get through. Yeah. 3 of a kind, full house. There we go. So we just about got through there. That's good. And that means we have lots of money going into the second ante. Here we go. Look at all that cash. Alright, mime is great. Mime is a great one to have. We're going to buy this so we have more options every time we go into the shop. I think we'll just go for Arcana packs as well. Create a random joker or up the value. I think we'll go for a random joker. Okay, so we're leaning into face cards. And we could get another joker again, or we could get some random planets. Honestly, I think the best option is maybe the planets, just to have something to lean into. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we can lean into high cart. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we'll use that one. That's a bummer, but we move. And we'll keep 6 for this round. So this is useful or useless at the moment because we don't have any held in hand abilities. That's basically seals and enhancements. They happen even if you don't play the card. So let's see if we can make this work. I'm going to try and go for a flush here. 3 of a kind has actually been upgraded, so maybe not do that. Let's see if we can try and get a 3. Oh my word. We got it. And we'll keep the other 3 so we can play a straight afterwards. Good stuff. Okay, and we'll get another straight, so that works out pretty well. We're just about going to scrape through, which is quite annoying actually. Because our luck has really been in. I think he's play the full house. There we go. Just scraped by there. We should have been playing into face cards, but there was just so many good options there. I had to take them. We could go for this foil Cloud9 card, but it's only going to give us 4 at a time unless we lean into it. I don't think we necessarily need a ton of money at this moment in time. We'll go for this buffoon pack, see what we get. Very sorry, there's a lorry rushing by if you heard that. We'll go for this. That gives us a multiplier straight away, and that's safe. And we'll keep the rest. Lean into pair, don't want to. Okay, let's do a 3 of a kind if we can. Perfect. And then we will go for a full house. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, now we've got some cash. We will go for this one because it's quite good at building up passive amounts of chips, because every time you play the card it gets a little bit more every time. This could also be good if we're leaning into face cards anyway. And then we'll do this one to give us a hand that we can lean into as well. 3 of a kind is what we've been leaning into, so let's keep doing that. Alright, so we need a 3 of a kind, so let's try and make it... Oh, I've just realised we've got no discards. Alright. I'm still going to do that. didn't get what we wanted there. So we'll do the 2 pair. That worked out okay. Just need to get that jack in play. There is a street on, but I can't really lean into it, so we'll just get rid of all these. And that should be more than enough to get us through. Nice. Okay. So that's us through the next ante. We're into round 3. We definitely want this holographic ramen. That is absolutely something we want. I think we get rid of Mime, honestly, because I don't think we have enough enhanced cards at this point to justify it. We'll get ramen in. We can't buy anything else at the minute, so let's move on. We'll definitely take this. And we should have enough quality to get us through this next section. Let's try and hold on to these. Let's try and see if we can get another jack or another ace. We do get another jack. That is perfect. Let's play that. And there you go. Sealing through. Okay, so now we're allowed to do this for free. Give us some tarot cards. They're going to be helpful. We'll hold on to those. Gives us a free reroll, but I don't think we necessarily need it. That's a foil, and that's going to give us 1 for every discarded jack. Changes every round. I don't think that's helpful for us either. Let's have a look at what's in the buffoon pack. Ooh, a negative double tag. It's annoying because, I mean, it's negative so I can take it without losing one of these, which is helpful. But the fact that it's negative means that, like, just it doesn't line up with what it actually does, because it's there to be sold. It doesn't have any other effect. So, goodbye, negative joker. But I suppose the benefit to that is it's more expensive than if it wasn't, so I got a little bit more sell value out of it. It wasn't the worst thing to get. Temperance would be good. Also tarot cards. I think Temperance, just because we have 2 tarot cards in there. We could use them now, actually. I think we try and create more face cards, because that's what we're leaning into at the minute. So, convert left to right. Perfect. And then increase the rank of 2 other cards. I mean, I could do it with this. Or we could hold on to it. No, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that because it creates another jack, and then I can do that. Okay. I think we can get rid of this probably. Or this one. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one. Create a random joker, see what we get. Oh, we've got DNA. Okay. Okay, this run's changed. This run has definitely changed. So now that we have DNA, we can create cards every hand and just basically create more and more face cards. Now, we still don't have something that like really leans into face cards. But even having multiples of them means I can lean into like 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. So it's good. It's still not 100% what we need. And I'm going to take 1 extra hand per round so that we have that little bit of space to move in. But yeah, that's a good one to get. Okay, so we need to get through this boss then. Best thing to do is just play this. Gives us the extra hand, so we might as well use it. Next thing is get rid of these. Now we've got 2 jacks and a king. We'll get rid of the aces and these in that case. Got 3 of a kind and jacks. Let's play this. And that gets us through. Easy peasy. Alright, so we're into ante 4. This is as far as we've got so far. All face cards become gold cards when played. It sort of leans into what we're doing, but not really. That one is better. That one is 100% better. So let's get rid of this, because that's going to be a better way to create chips. And we'll put that there. We will take another Celestial pack. And we'll keep leaning into 3 of a kind. We'll take another Celestial pack. And we'll lean into Full House just because it's kind of the same but different. And we could take that, but it's not going to be super helpful because we've already got a multiplier from this. Yeah. I think we're okay for now. And we're definitely going to take that because negative jokers are always wanted. And we have a double tag, so 2 of them are coming our way. Just need to get through this round. So let's take another jack here. Gets us most of the way there already, so that's good. Let's get rid of these. And these. Okay, this is what we're working with. We've got a 4 of a kind here. Better to play a 3 of a kind though. But we will make them bonus cards first. And play the hand. And we've aced it. We're through. Okay, let's see what jokers we get. Hopefully we get some nice negative ones. We get this one, which isn't bad, but because we're playing mainly face cards, that's not super helpful to us, but maybe the other one will be. We will create up to 2 planet cards, of course we will. Great stuff. We could lean into pair, but I don't think it's necessary. Hopefully we get a money-making one out of this Arcana. We do. We can get 18 from that. And now we're up to 26. We'll do this, see if we get a face card. And we do. We have more jacks, so let's lean into jacks. I think we're good. See what joker we get the next round. Just need to get through the pillar. Let's make another queen, shall we? 10, 9, 8, 7. We could play a straight. I don't think it's the best idea. But it's on, so we might as well. Yeah, that wasn't the worst hand because of this guy. Let's get rid of these. And now we are in the money. We'll play the full house. And just like that, we are through to Ante 5. We are further than we have ever been. So let's keep moving. Oh, that is not the best one we could have got there, but it is negative, so we might as well take it. Okay. So we'll take a discount off of all items and we'll open these Celestial packs. We'll lean into, at this point, full house is probably more realistic, but alright, we'll do that. Go for a standard pack. Oh, holographic ace. Steel 3. Because it's a steel card, I think we go for the steel 3 there. Try and get the 1.5 multiplier. And we just move on to the next round because there's nothing really there for us. We've got another negative coming our way if we can play this right. Let's do another jack. And let's get rid of these. Okay. I think we get rid of the queen in this instance. That was not the way to go, apparently. We'll do the same thing again, though. Didn't work out for us. Okay, 2 pairs not going to really work for us, so we're just going to have to play the duds. Still not the worst hand in the world. Have to play the duds again. Really need to hope for another face card to get us through here. There you go, we've got it. That should get us through, no problem. Yeah, it does. That one's still pretty healthy, a 1.48 multiplier. We will double our money immediately. We'll buy this high card because we have money to buy it. Why not? We will buy a Spectral Pack, see what we get. That's something you really want early in your run, not now. We will create... Oh, we could take a gamble here. We either lose 2 or we gain, like, 6. Or we could just definitely get 3. Yeah, that was the better option. Okay, so Mega Celestial, we will lean into Full House again. And we will also lean into, I think, 4 of a kind at this point, because we've kind of got enough face cards that we can get it quite consistently. Into the next round, skip that. 1 and 7 are drawn face down, so let's get rid of these. And we have got a full house, that should get us through. Should have took the DNA option there, forgot about it completely. But hey, we're through the round, doesn't matter. Let's see what we get in our negative. It's another one that I'm not very keen on, but we have it, so let's just take it. Pardon me, honestly. Okay. Let's see. 2 pair, don't need it. Celestial, absolutely. We'll lean into the 4 of a kind, because I'm feeling like we're going to get more of those in the coming hands. And I think we'll do it again. Now a 4 of a kind is very lucrative. Rerolls will cost more if I buy this. Don't think at this point we need it. We're just trying to get through here. We will play this. Okay, now we need to get rid of these. And just like that, we have these. I think Queen's the one we have the least of. And that worked out reasonably well. That should get us through. There we go. I just feel like we need hand size up 5, reduced by 1 every round. I mean, that would have been good as a negative if we could have got it. I'll take the 4 of a kind because it's cheap. I'll take the Arcana. We'll get rid of these 2s to shore up the deck a little bit. We will take the 4 of a kind again, and now we're at a point where 4 of a kind is almost what we want more than anything else, and we move. We're into the big blind this time, shouldn't be too much of a hassle for us. We will play the hand, get another king. We will get rid of these. There's your 3 kings and 2 jacks. Just got through there. Now we want to... We'll check this buffoon pack, see what we get. Not helpful, not helpful, no need. See if we can get another face card. Yep, we'll take the jack with a planet seal on it. These aren't super helpful. Not even the flush, can't be bothered. We move on, and all face cards are debuffed. That is going to wreck us, to be honest. I think the thing we need to do here is lean into 4 of a kind. That's the only thing that's going to get us through. This was coming. This is definitely something that was coming. Okay, so discard. 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 Okay, we got a 4 of a kind, so let's see how much we get for this. Hopefully quite a lot. Now what I'm going to do is... That doesn't actually help me in the short term, so 4 of a kind, all debuffed, but that gets us 13. Okay, we've got a steel card in. 4 of a kind again. Okay, we just need 10,000 here. This might be doable. If we lean into jacks. Oh, this is going to be really tight. Oh, we might just get away with it. We might just get away with it. We did. We just got away with it. Oh, that was close. Okay, we're through to Ante 7. Celestial packs with telescope, that could be good. Let's grab that. That doesn't really help us. Nor does that. Let's see if we can get more face cards here. Another king, absolutely. And an, oh, actually, steel card's probably better in this case, so we'll take that. Another negative, we've got to try for it. I think we go for the jack with a planet card, honestly. Always good to have a planet card on your side. But we will get rid of these. And that leaves us in a bit of a sticky situation here. The 2 pair is still very weak. High card isn't much better. Pair isn't highlighted either. I think we get rid of the queens and the ace. And that's worked out okay. That's not the worst. So let's play that. Okay, that gets us half the way there. Now we need to get rid of these. And that should take us all the way there. Surely that takes us all the way. Sure does. Alright, this negative that we get in this next run, or this next shop, needs to be good. So, fingers crossed. Oh, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. That's actually really good. Oh, that could be the difference. That could be what puts us in the money. Oh, we needed something that leaned into face cards and we got it. That's amazing. Okay, let's open up Celestial packs, see if we can get a... None of these are particularly good. Let's go for high card if we get stuck. And let's go for 2 pair again if we get stuck. We'll go for the Jumbo Buffoon, see what we get. Ooh, new voucher unlocked. None of these are super helpful. That one's not bad. Is there anything that we're not really using from these? DNA at this point isn't super helpful. So we probably get rid of DNA at this point and bring this one in. Because at the end of the day, if we're playing a 3 of a kind and then we play another 3 of a kind, a times 3 is really going to help. Might be good to play into that. Let's see how we get on. After each hand played, they will be drawn face down. So let's see if we can get this done in one. That's not even giving us a multiplier anymore. You're just getting a holographic from it. If I discard more, does that mean the multiplier is actually bringing my score down? Because that could be a bummer. Let's find out, shall we? The card got eaten. Okay. We're going to need to lean into 3 of a kind in that case then. Or maybe full house. There's not a lot of difference in the two. We'll go 3 of a kind, right? And now they're drawn face down. That's probably a king. But we need to be sure. Okay. So now we should get a 3 times multiplier because we played this before. We've got 2 steel cards in. This should be a pretty good score. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we just need to get through this final ante. But we don't have the ramen card that's carried us through the majority of this round. So let's do this. and do a couple of re-rolls, see what we get. So 3 of a kind can go up. That's definitely something we need to lean into. 2 standard packs. At this point, I don't know if it's necessary. 4 of a kind, 150 chips on that. That would be decent. I'm going to buy it in case we don't get a better one. I mean, we'll still get $1 back if we don't want it. We've only got 13 on that multiplier. Do we want the multiplier or do we want the coins? I think that's probably better just because you're getting the coins, the chips rather, and the multiplier. So let's change it for this one. We'll buy and use this. One more reroll. That doesn't help us. That is not bad. Yeah, we'll just move on. We'll just move on. So we'll do this. We need to be leaning into this every time, so it's 3 of a kind, because that's the most consistent. Okay, not bad. And this should take us over the line. Perfect. Okay, good stuff. Plenty of money to play around with, so let's just buy all of the planet cards we can get our hands on, just in case. We'll do an Arcana pack. Steel card is absolutely what we want. Nice. Then we'll go for a reroll. We'll take this because why not? We'll reroll again. Reroll one more. I don't think the double tag really helps, and we can't buy it without getting rid of something, so no. Alright, we're in for this one. That gets our 3 of a kind used. Not bad. Now we just need to make sure we get a 3 of a kind. So, get rid of the queen. Got the jack. That should be enough. There we go. We are close. We are very close to getting through. And we're just on the hour, so this should take us up to the hour. Let's see. I don't know if any of this is actually going to help us. We'll go for the Celestial, obviously. I guess 2 pairs the best one in that case. We'll go for this and see if we can get our face card. Foil glass card jack. I guess that's the best option. We'll reroll. None of these are particularly helpful. None of these are particularly helpful. That gives us a chance to reroll a couple more times, so we'll do that. We'll take these. I think we'll do this. Means we can have 3 tarot cards and we move. Alright, so a very large blind. This is going to be tough. We need to get basically 3 of a kinds every time. Like crazy amounts. If we can get a 4 of a kind right off the bat, then that could be huge for us because then we have that covered and we can start playing that as well. Oh, this is going to be tough. Okay. That is not the best start for us either. I think we just get rid of these immediately. And get rid of that as well. Okay, so we've got the 3 of a kind now. We've still got 1 discard left. We're going to save these for when we have that done. So let's go with the standard kings to get the criteria met for this. So that gets us 23,000 of the way there. Oh, okay. We have a 3 of a kind now. So now we're going to make these malts. Perfect. We're going to use this. Neither of these are helpful. Neither of them are helpful in this situation, so that's a bummer. I really don't know what the best option is here. I guess it's go with this. Okay, so 100%, 117 there, so we're a third of the way there. We got 4 hands left. This is probably not going to work. So there's the pair. Oh, okay, okay. We need this to be a king that comes up next time. That has finished us. That is surely going to be us done. Like, I can't really win at this point. No, I definitely can't win now. The only other thing I can do is sell this. That sort of helps, but not really. This is all I can do. I mean, I've got another discard, I suppose, so... Alright. I don't think it's going to be 160. I just don't. Well, we'll play it and we'll see how we go. But this is the last act of the day, so... No. Oh, we were 1 round away. We were 1 round away. That is so annoying. Oh, that sucks so much. Oh. Yeah. Very good. Well, there you go. That was the first couple rounds on PC for me playing Balatro. If you want to see more of this, if you want me to do like little tutorials, little guides, anything you want on Balatro, I am more than happy to put something together. Or we could just do more of this, because I just like to gradually progress in Balatro. I'm very happy to sit and play it all day. So let me know if this is something you liked. We can do a little bit more of this, but this has been Indie Power Hour. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the good stuff. You know it already. I've been Cal, and I'll see you next time. See ya.